nice vibrato. That's always funny to me. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another Mix It Up podcast. I'm your host, Joel Hawkins, and of course, I'm here with my buddy H. Jones. This is Jones. Every time you say it like that, that makes me think of that song. Anyways, but we do have a thing going on. It's we're going to be watching BTS Just One Day today. Mainly because we started doing some country and some comedy and throwing in some H's picks and stuff like that. And then we got like a few DMs that were like, hey, can you do some BTS? Like something? Like just don't go 3 weeks without. I'm like, we did an RM week. Mm-hmm. We did a V week. Mm-hmm. We're going to be doing V week number 2.
Part 2. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be doing Suga August D week. And then we're going to have a Jimin week and a Jungkook week. I don't know how we're going to do that. I think we'll just have to do like some of the solo stuff they do during live performances and things.
Yeah.
If they don't have a lot of like singles and stuff that have music videos, because we like doing music videos. I know you guys want us to just like listen to a bunch of songs, and that would be cool. But I actually want some visual aspects. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Maybe.
Or whatever. I do agree with you. Most YouTube pages, when I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh my goodness, everything's everywhere. This is all mixed up.
Well, we got playlists.
We have playlists. I'm saying most other channels, it's very confusing because it's like, could you not have a playlist called music videos and then have one that's music videos remixed or dance versions and then like have like this? No, they don't do that. Sometimes they'll do it like by album, which is cool. The bulk of channels I've seen have not been organized in any way. It's almost like they're too busy to organize. So they're like, let's put up 16 videos every single day. And they're all random stuff that we're going to be putting up. So we're going to do V week number 2 because y'all were adamant about finishing it up. And then we're going to do Augusti and then probably RM week number 2. Which everybody gets so offended on RM week. They're like, oh my God, how can you do RM week and you not do blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, because people requested other stuff. Well, I can't believe anyone would not request the one I want. And I'm like, it's a shame people have a difference of opinion. I'm sorry. We just kind of take whatever floats in front of our face and we're like, hey, let's do that one. That's kind of how it rolls, right? I would say it would be pretty dope if I was like, I had a time machine and I could go to see what RM is doing at like the age of 60. I'm curious. I think he's going to end up becoming an actor.
That's what a lot of people do.
I think that's
Start
what he's
in
going to do.
music and then you go into clothing, alcohol.
He has
acting.
a lot of versatility. I think he's going to end up becoming an actor eventually. I think Augusti is going to be that too, but I think Augusti has a little bit of a darker edge. Or Suga has a little bit of a darker edge because his art direction and a lot of his stuff is a lot more like specific. Like I honestly think Suga would do really good as like a Linkin Park type heavy nu metal type group. I think he'd do really well in that. Like it would be dope. I think it'd be cool. Anyways, we're talking out our ass. So we're going to be checking out BTS Just One Day.
Good radio voice.
Thank you. So this was 2014.
Yeah. Just one day, one night. That's all I ever wanted.
하루만 내게 시간이 있다면 달콤한 네 향기에 취해서 고뇌 난 잠들고파 빡빡한 스케줄 사이에 기회가 있다면 따스하고 깊은 눈 안에 몸 담그고파 I like that 너의 그 길고 긴 생머리 올려 묶을 때의 아찔한 목숨과 흘러내린 잔머리 서로 같이 어딜 가던 내 핸드백은 네 허리 You're my honey 볼 때마다 숨이 막혀 명동거리처럼 우리의 BGM은 숨소리 내 이름을 불러줄 때의 네 목소리에 잠겨서 난 수영하고파 너를 좀 더 알고파 너란 미지에서 불깊이 몸하는 탐험가 너란 작품에 대해 감상을 해 너란 존재가 예술이니까 이렇게 매일 난 밤새도록 상상을 해 어차피 내게는 무의미한 꿈이니까
누만 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 누만 너와 내가 손잡을 수 있다면 누만 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 누만
alright. 그럴 수 있다면 얼마나 좋을까. 아무 때나 가서 밥 먹고 영화 한 편만 볼 수만 있다면 나라는 정말 먼 짓이라도 할 텐데 girl. I'm sorry 내 머리가 너무 이성적인가 봐. 그래도 언젠가 보면 웃어줘. 조금은 아니 어쩌면 많이 날 원망하겠지. 알아 내 꿈 때문에 널 더 바라보지 못해서. 그럼 내게 하루만 줘. 꿈속이라도 하루만 현실을 핑계대며 삼켜야 했던 그 수많은 말 중에서 딱 한마디만 제대로 할 수 있게. 그래 나팔 꽃이 필 때만 나 헤어지자 꽃이 질 때 쉽게 잊어질 거라 생각 안 했지만 너에게 난 그랬으면 좋겠다면 내 기적일까. 널 위해서라며 아직 난 거짓말하고 있어. 넌 내 한가운데 서 있어. 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 너와 내가 손잡을 수 있다면 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면
너와 내가 함께 하고 있다면 Let's go 24 hours 너와 단둘에 있다면 아침부터 입맞춤해. 빠질 수 없는 브런치도 한입해. 손잡고 너와 햇빛에 몸 담그네. 안 끝내 아름다운 밤중에 너에게 고백해줘. 운명은 달루해. 수많은 이유들이 내게 말을 해. 단 하루만 있으면 가능해.
That's interesting.
손잡을 수 있다면 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 너와 하루의 길을 바래 너와 단둘이 보내는 바래 너와 하루만 있기를 바래
너와 단둘이 보내는 party.
너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 너와 내가 손잡을 수 있다면 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면 너와 내가 함께 할 수 있다면
Can you please stay with me?
Okay, that vibe, I want to say late 90s. The hip hop style, the verses on that, I would say that's more like early 2000s vibe. Like T.I., Paper Trail.
Mm-hmm.
More commercial type pop version of that, yeah. But like the vibe of the beat and like the vocal and everything, like that's very late 90s, because you had some synths, but you had that natural bass tone line too. So it was very, very comfortable, because I felt like I kind of was transported back in time. Like, oh man, this is me driving at like 16 or 17 or 18, like just like I'm an adult, I'm free, you know, like I have responsibility, I'm on the road, top is down, you know, I'm just enjoying the wind through my hair as I still have it. Like I shaved my head. I only lost my hair here. It's a monkey butt because I kept twisting and pulling. Ooh, well, apologize. Had an earthquake there. But no, like that's a very much like, that's a vibe in my feels type song. Definitely something I remember jamming all the time back in the day. I mean, what did it bring to your mind? Was it happy thoughts?
Oh yeah,
Hope,
just
future.
happy vibe, yeah. Just one day, you know, just like, man, you know, I'm gonna meet her that one day, and you know, she gonna look over, I'm gonna look over her, and you know, it's gonna be it, you know.
It's like kismet, or what is it? It could be even just like, you could unpack that as like maybe being happy in the moment, you know?
I think it was about a person.
Obviously, but I mean, like being happy in the moment, like
young love,
being with that person, being in love, being happy in the moment, and just experiencing the universe as it comes at you, not being distracted by BS, not being distracted by crap or worries or hatred or whatever else. I mean, there's so many things that could be thrown at you that can just make your day so much worse. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm that makes me a very happy person, that song. Like,
put you in a better mood.
Like when it was done, it was like, Because we just had a whole discussion where I was talking about how frustrated I was.
Yeah.
And angry. And
now
then
you're not
play this and
anymore.
I'm like, oh, but life is good. Like, that's what it is. But life is good. Life can be great if you just allow stuff to roll off for the most part. I mean, things that matter, concentrate on, stuff like that. But let stuff roll off that doesn't matter. Let stuff you have no control over, you have to accept. Because if you don't accept it, you're just ruining your days.
Eat you up for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, there's many different paraphrased versions of what it is, but hate, anger, anguish, vengeance, or whatever else, like any type of negative emotion in that aspect, it's like you're taking cyanide and trying to kill someone else. It doesn't work. You're the one who's going to be hurt more than anyone else in those situations. You can't be angry at someone and be like, I'm angry at you. They're not going to care.
Yeah.
And they don't have to care, which means that you're just hurting yourself.
They going about their day.
You're just poisoning. It's I can't remember if it was Mandela or someone else's quote. No, it had to have been Mandela. He said, like, anger is like taking poison in the hopes that you can kill someone else. I think that's what it was. I'm paraphrasing like crap because he probably said it way more intelligently than I just did.
It's like three paragraphs.
I just layman's terms his what he said. I think it was Nelson Mandela. I'm pretty sure. But I have a horrible memory, so we're not going to stick to that. Yay!
Yeah, Joel and his memory.
Yeah, I'm used to it by now. I don't know why. I know you guys are used to it because it's like, oh, we don't expect him to remember anything ever.
Like, oh, great, he said he's about to remember something.
Okay, fact checkers, all of you come out. No, that's called a gherkin.
I don't know if you noticed, it was really subtle. They used a clock, or I guess they projected a clock on the wall with no hands.
Yeah.
And he was kind of standing in it, and that there was like one point, kind of like did one of these with his arms, and I was like, okay, because I think what he was saying was something about time, and he actually like did the ticking on the arm. I was like, hey, I like little subtle things like that.
Okay. Little visual aspect to go with it.
Yeah.
A little bit of art direction.
It's just one day, so it's all about time. And it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna be a clock for a moment.
Yes. No, it's I mean, that's a good thing to throw in there. You noticed it. I, for some reason, didn't even see a clock ever. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember there being a clock. Was there a wall?
Yeah, they just projected the shadow.
I may have just
And
forgotten.
he was just standing in it. But if you look close, you could see the Roman numerals around it.
I didn't even pay attention to that. See, you learn something every single day.
Yeah. Maybe you didn't know your Roman numerals. That's why you didn't notice.
No, Roman numerals are fairly easy to understand. I honestly would laugh at kids who didn't get it before. I was like, 1 bar means 1, 2 bars mean 2. You have fingers. Half of that is counting that.
But the V, what do I do with the V? It needs the V.
It's a 5.
5, but it's a V.
Yeah,
I always messed up on L. I can never remember L and D. I think one is 50 and one is
Wait, what?
20. Roman numerals. And they're L and a D. You don't remember? I know M is 1,000, C is 100. There's a 50. I don't remember which one it is. You don't remember? All right, cool. See? You don't remember that either.
I don't want to speak out of school. We did jam a song by Mudvayne called LD50. Is that maybe where you get the confusion?
No, I just can't. I always couldn't remember which one was 50. We don't use it very much.
No, of course. We don't use Roman numerals very much because we don't live in ancient times.
Yeah, throw it out every now and then.
But no, I like the song. It makes me happy. It put me in a mood and a vibe where I just feel
excited.
good. I like songs that do that can shift your perspective and change how you feel and be like, hey, you're having a crappy day? Play this song. You don't feel so crappy now, do you? Even though you should, you horrible human monster. Like, it makes me feel bad. Don't say that to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself, my friends.
Be kind, everyone.
I wish we could rewind a little bit. That'd be fun. I'd be curious if I had a time machine, what I'd actually do with it. And then I thought about it and I was like, I'd just go visit like people who have long since died, just go have a conversation. I'm very curious to walk around in ancient Roman times. I'm very curious. Like in the times where they thought Hercules and Poseidon were walking the earth or whatever they're doing, banging humans. I don't know. But I'd like to walk around. I'd like to go walk around the Parthenon. I'd like to walk around. Like, I would love to see ancient Greece in its heyday. I would love to see ancient Egypt in its heyday. Mainly because I just want to be able to walk around and be like, humans guessed that wrong. And like, because there's so many times they're like, actually, what we're seeing of the pyramids is just the base structure. They had it coated in, ceramics or, what was it, marble or whatever it was. I would love to go back and see like, oh, they never finished it. It's always looked like that. The bricks weren't as weathered and chipped, but yeah, that's what it looked like. They were like, they created the foundation and then they were like, let's go do something else. I'd just be curious as to like see with history revealed in its pure form. I would like to go back in time and see the dinosaurs so I could be like, oh man, that one guy was right. They're all birds. They all have feathers and stuff. This is not what was told. I thought they were supposed to look like leathery monsters with teeth. Instead, they look like just rabid dodo birds running around. Yeah, I would love to. That's the main reason. I would just like to see how wrong we got it in history class, And the longer and longer history goes, I'm just curious how bad it's gotten. Like, wouldn't it be funny if you were like, 10,000 years ago an ice age happened and humans, crawled across here and they were able to escape and survive. And then I go back 10,000 years and there's an entire civilization living like Inuits in the freezing cold. And they're like, no, we've been living here for like 7,000 years. I think we're going to go down to the marshlands because, I don't know, Earl told us that it was really nice down there, a little swampy, but I think that's where we're going to go next. And then like go to the desert and be like, oh, there's a whole group of people already living here because it's called adaptation. Yeah. I don't know. I just really am curious about that. Like ancient China, ancient Japan, like I would love to see in the heyday what it looked like. I mean, I would like to also be invisible because if I was visible, I'm fairly sure everybody'd be like, demon. Like I honestly think that a part of like some of the stories that have been created throughout time is someone who found out how to go back in time and started messing with people. Like I think Angels and Demons comes from just some douchebag from future New York who's like, I figured out how to travel through time. I'm gonna go play pranks on the world and history. Like all of our history is half of it's created by some dude named Earl who's just fucking with us. And wouldn't it be funny? It was
walking
like,
around with some bones and like, all right, lay some over there, lay some over there, and somebody will find this.
Dude's using like modern CGI and holographics to like fuck with people, like creating monsters and like, oh, the Loch Ness exists, and it's him with a rubber suit just like just fucking with people because he has technology. I would love to just see that Bigfoot's real. No, it's that dude Earl from 2022 or 2234 who's just fucking with everybody across time. Earl, the time fucker. Like, that's just what it is. I'm curious. I'm really curious. I would love for that to be true. Because then human historians, if they ever found that out, would be like, son of a bitch. Anyways, but yeah, that's just a fun day. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. Go ahead and check out mk5store.com. and buy some stuff or just send a donation. I think we're going to take the membership part off because it's fucking pointless. Just send a donation if you want. That way you help support the channel and keep us going because right now it's a little hard.
I know we just lost our light.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure a bulb changed halfway through. Anyways, but
okay.
Yeah, guys. So you guys have a great day. Do something nice for somebody, and I'll leave you with a TV show quote. Rappy bomb!